Hi, I'm Dr. Andrea Kane, a pediatrician from Advocate Medical Group in Normal, Illinois. And today we're here to talk about toy safety, as all of us are so concerned about buying toys that are safe for our own children, for those that we love, our nieces, our nephews, our grandchildren. This is just an important topic throughout the different various stages of their development. So first and foremost, you want to get something that's appropriate for the child you are buying. So you have to consider what their age is, their developmental phases, whether they were premature or if they are a little more advanced developmentally, then you want to get something that's very appropriate for them. So a good place to start is to always look at the age recommendations on something. So this one, they're very clearly marked. This one's 24 plus months. This is Play-Doh, and the specific one is for 3 plus because it has more fine motor skills that are involved for it, with the pushing and everything. Whereas the basic regular Play-Doh, just to be playing with and molding, is more for 24 months and above. But it's very clearly labeled on the product itself. The next thing you're going to look at on the product, also usually on the back of it, is going to be the warning labels. So this one specifically says that it contains wheat. So if your child is allergic to wheat, you don't want to have this as one of your toys that you're buying for them, because kids put things in their mouth. Also, you want to make sure that it's non-toxic and that it doesn't contain lead. That is a known toxin for children and bad for their development if they're ingesting that routinely. So you want to just pay attention to the warnings that are on the label, so that way you know that you're buying something that is safe for your kids. Next, you also want to consider when you're buying a toy that the toy itself is safe. So you want to look at if a toy has a string attached to it, how long is the string, could it be strangulating them or choking them or cutting off circulation to one of their extremities if it were wrapped around too tight. Here's another example of one that I don't love because, again, the cord that's attached to it, when you're also doing a toy purchase, loud toys, you want to be careful about. Listen to how loud this one is. Way loud. That can be really harmful to kids' ears. Loud noises, kids' ears are very sensitive. They are still developing, and those hairs within the ear canal itself are just sensitive, and you just want to be cautious about how loud a toy is. You know, people think that it's funny to buy something to get back at their kids when it's their grandchildren or whatever, but really it's a dangerous thing, and we don't want to be doing that. Next, you also want to be really cautious about things on hinges, that their fingers are not going to be able to get within the hinge itself to smush their finger, or that it's, you want to make sure that there's no sharp edges to it. So you want to be inspecting your toys often, not just when you're buying it itself, but as the kid is using that and it gets dropped. You want to make sure it's a sturdy toy. Like this is pretty much indestructible. This is plastic on it, not glass. You don't want to have glass things because if it does get broken and shattered, they could injure themselves with that. So you want to try to purchase something that's nice and sturdy and strong for kids. Remember to always be monitoring your children at all times and to be conscientious of safety first.